The Transformers, toy robots that can convert to vehicles and other things, had spawned many cartoon incarnations. You're probably wondering which one did I grow up with. My answer to that is the Cartoon Network show Transformers Animated, and maybe the same could be said for you. What I really seek is figuring out if it's got the spark or if I should pretend it's something else so it can be out of my sight. No matter what species you favor the most, you'll need a spoiler alert to remain on guard. Transform, roll out, and hold tight because I will get going now. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's my review on Transformers Animated. Like other media in the franchise, the Autobots and Decepticons are at war. How this show begins is the bots retrieving the Allspark and Megatron attempting to steal it, but not before Starscream placed a bomb on his leader's back. As Megatron reached the bots, the bomb exploded, causing a crash landing on Earth. Half a century passed since that event, and Detroit is where the series takes place, and it's full of machines built by Professor Isaac Sumdac. The bots wake up and see where they are, and they choose their vehicle modes before having to take on Isaac's nanotech monster, which is on the loose. Upon winning the battle, the bots are seen as heroes. Optimus Prime is the leader, Ratchet is the doc, Bulkhead is strong, Bumblebee is speedy, and Prowl is the ninja. Sorry, Isaac's daughter, befriends the Planet Protectors and teaches them all about the organics. Though when she witnesses the Allspark, it turns her key card into a key, capable of healing wounds on machines. From there on out, the cons show themselves and make their attacks while Isaac is secretly holding Megatron's head, and the villain had been asking for the Professor's assistance, as well as finding ways to beat his enemies, like sending tiny threats, creating the Dinobots, and Soundwave. It's not just the cons our heroes encounter, as human baddies such as Meltdown, the Headmaster, Professor Princess, Angry Archer, and Slow-Mo come by as they form the SUV, Society of Ultimate Villainy. The other cons include the Changer of Three Faces Blitzwing, the Loyal Lugnut, the spidery Black Arachnia. She was formerly a bot named Alita 1, but got a side change due to body change. Constructicon Scrapper and Mixmaster, and Bounty Hunter Lockdown. We also meet the Dinobots who can't seem to stick with a side. Cybertron Elite Guard members consisting of the Cool Jazz, the Wise Ultra Magnus, and the Angry Sentinel Prime. Some adventures we get include a Halloween episode, a Klondike Gone Wrong with Space Barnacles, and eventually, Megatron makes his return. Later, with the main antagonist having captured the Genius, Sari is shocked to hear she can't prove she's Isaac's daughter or that she even exists, leaving Mr. Powell in charge of the Sumdac Company. Starscream finds a piece of the Allspark, allowing him to survive many beatings from his clan, and made his schemes with other Allspark fragments and having clones of himself. More tales include the birth of Wreck-Gar, the trash-collecting bot who can't make his own decisions, Bumblebee joined an illegal underground race, a plot in making machines motionless, finding a double agent while shaking up some old memories from Autobot camp, and Sari going home alone on the Constructicons. A space bridge had been in the works. Blur the Intelligent joins the bots. Starscream and his clones return only for all the cons to fail, and upon escaping, some cybernetic parts were underneath Sari's skin, and we learn that she is actually a protoform that has merged Cybertronian and Isaac's DNA, resulting in the creation of Sari. She doesn't take it well at first, but then uses her built-in tech for good and later converts from a child to teenager body, using the key for upgrades. Unfortunately, not only did it make her unstable, once the key was removed, the key's power was gone. Following that event, the bots tried catching Wasp, a mean bot from the early days assumed to be the spy who switches bodies with B and eventually became Waspinator thanks to Black Arachnia, whereas Isaac and Bulkhead do their best remaking the space bridge. Shockwave, who has posed as Lon Prime, was the real spy, and the bots did find out. The Christmas celebration was no silent night, for Soundwave made action figures of himself, puts the bots in a virtual reality where they're humans, brainwashes the main world humans and later, the bots, having Sari make unlikely allies to form the substitute Autobots to free everyone, and upon finishing the bridge on Earth, all the cons reunite, we get a small Cybertron visit, and we reach the big finale. What happens there? Megatron has his big plan to rid his enemies and Earth by cloning Omega Supreme. Optimus believes he must fly to have a fighting chance, and Starscream had one more shot in proving why he's superior, and the bots needed the Allspark to win. Thus, Prowl sacrifices himself, the other bots defeat and arrest all cons, and they return home triumphantly. Okay, was the show good? Yeah, it was, kid or not. The voice cast did great, the animation is on par with other Cartoon Network shows at its time. I liked the brief clips of the OG Transformers cartoon in the pilot. The rocking theme song, enough said. Officer Fanzone's running gag of saying, "This is why I hate machines," is worth a chuckle among other jokes, and the twist of Sorry being a techno-organic was a welcome one. Any faults? Well, Bumblebee can be egotistical here and there. Sentinel is a bit of a pain. I wish the Dinobots could make up their minds on what side they're on. And there were plans for a 4th season, and I think the show would have had a huge benefit with it, since the ideas are quite interesting. Transformers Animated was a nice ride, so I shall give it 4 out of 5 stars. If this was in your childhood memories, you may revisit it, and check out other cartoon incarnations to see which one is the best of the bunch. Always be prepared to roll out, as there will always be more than meets the eye. Want the fiction to spread? Then please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. Don't forget to also comment below and follow me on Instagram for teasers and thumbnail previews of future YouTube videos. Thanks for watching, look forward to seeing you again, and have a good night-o!